Yeah.
No cat.
You got to?
Like really, yeah. It's like you better clap them.
or you can just simply roll.
Look. No, like
What
We
you
don't
mean
need
though? Like,
and that's not saying, and that's not to the subject of roll after you clap a nigga. It's just roll before it get to that point. Like
yeah.
you can just roll, not clap a nigga then roll, but just
no, some
like,
niggas
you know what? Fuck
some
that.
niggas
I'm out.
some niggas be doing the most. Some niggas smack your mom, niggas will curse your mom out, niggas. This is Philly. Like you gotta be expecting the craziest shit. Like niggas.
Or
I don't listen. I'm not. I don't. Listen, I pray I never have to. I pray I never ever have to. I don't even think like that. Killing nobody. I don't want to. I don't even want to. But I know this is where I come from. I know the. But I know I'm not saying that that's my future and that's what I gotta indulge in and that's what I gotta be. But I know I'll be ignorant to be naive to what's going on around me. You know what I'm saying?
is it more beneficial staying in somewhere that's poisoning you slowly?
No,
or is it more beneficial to leave the poison and to thrive somewhere else?
Yeah, but it's see, I left the poison shit. I mean I left the poison, but you dig what I'm saying? I know how to stay out the way. Like I know how to not go in the hood, and I know how to, you dig what I'm saying, go to work, stay out the way. But you dig what I'm saying? I know me personally, it's just I know what comes with everyday life. The people who do stay out the way, the people who get fucked with the most because they think that you're an easy, liquor target. But I'm saying, like, for me, like, I've been a victim of getting my car stolen, shit like that. Nigga trying to sell my shit on Craigslist. You got to do some gangster shit. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Times like that, that's when you have to get gangster. Like, what I'm going to just let him have my car? No, you gotta turn you leave it to the authorities. I wouldn't even have a car right now.
Or
nothing
we can just vote.
It's not at that point. Once you cross that line and you get there, you gotta get gangster. There's no other cross, no line, because people don't respect nothing else. Once you turn that on and you show people that you're doing it, then you get something done. I got my motherfucking car back without the Philadelphia police.
So is it more beneficial to remain in a place where it's poisonous, or would you rather leave and thrive somewhere else?
I say I'd rather thrive and leave and go somewhere else. But then you got the simple fact of
I'm looking at this nigga Adrian.
you got the simple fact of you can't just get up, jump, and leave your kids. If it was left up to me, I'd be in Atlanta or somewhere. I'd be in Miami or something. But you can't up, jump, and leave the kiddo. So then you got to think, all right, what's worse? All right, let me sacrifice and try to move as further out the neighborhood as you possibly can. But you dig what I'm saying? I moved as further out the neighborhood, out the hood as I possibly can, and I got my car stolen. Like out in the, I had 2-3 cars in the hood, like in the slums, and never had nothing wrong. Moved out the hood and you get shit fucked.
You moved out the hood where, Pat?
In Northeast.
That's still the
hood. Nigga, that is the hood, bro.
Nigga, I'm from the slums. Like at the end of the day, it would be crackheads up and down the street. It's no.
I need you. If it ain't no, I need you to pay attention to what's going on and what's happening around the city.
If I see a bunny,
what's happening,
running back and forth, I'm not in the hood.
Nah, that's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works, bro. You ever heard the saying, you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga?
You said what?
You can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga. You heard the expression, right?
Yeah.
All right, so these people that's all around, like, what do you think happened when they tore down all the projects, bro? They gave these niggas vouchers to go move somewhere else. What do you think they gravitated to? Northeast, my guy. Now you got white people from Northeast moving back down in North Philly.
Yeah,
because it don't matter where they go at this point.
Listen,
like, you got hood niggas out in Northeast now. Like, it don't matter when you go in Philly, bro. It has no point. You subject to the same shit no matter where you go.
and I'm trying not to do too much talking because I got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You got what I'm saying? I definitely got to be silent. Let everybody get this shit. But what I'm saying is, you don't never know. You think you know where I'm from. You know what it look like down there compared to where I live at now. This is not that. So that's what I call myself doing moving up here. I took a more expensive rent and I took on you know what I mean? I'm like,
in the same conditions.
I did. It's not the same conditions to me. You gotta understand. All right. You know, y'all. All right. Let me give y'all a perfect example. The city. Imagine.
No, I didn't say it was. I said, is it?
Yeah, but you dig what I'm saying? You got to work what you got for the time being. I'm saying I wouldn't just stay in this shit, but I'm a eventually, you know. But you dig what I'm saying? To me, this is a better neighborhood than what I come from, so this is better. You dig what I'm saying?
Hold on. No, all right, hold on. You said you moved somewhere. You moved from point A to point B, right? I just asked, is it the same conditions? You just said, yeah.
Oh no. I'm saying shit like that. I never seen no shit like that in the hood. Nobody get their car stolen. I done seen a lot of shit. I seen niggas get shot.
So,
I never seen a nigga get their car stolen in the hood.
Yeah, that would have been my next question. Like living down to where you came from, would you have gotten your car stolen down there?
No.
So how can you say that one condition is better than the other? It's all perspective at that point then.
Right, for sure. Yeah, so I agree.
Have other people around you got their car stolen when you was living where you was?
No.
I think Pat talking about like the scenery. I guess
scenery doesn't dictate the actual actions of the area. Like,
yeah, no, I know
none of that shit.
Listen.
I say the hood in LA it looks palm trees and shit. You know
listen, yo, that's the crazy part. And I'm learning now. Listen, I'm learning now. Like gangster shit going on everywhere. You gotta be on gangster shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know you gotta be gang banging on bacon. But I'm with it now. I know. Like I'm ready for that. I'm prepared for that. Like you know what I'm saying? Anything I care going off in that back is you know what I'm saying? It's not even a game. So
I got a question. If a country made a statement, said that we don't invest in any type of military power at all. We invest in teachers, doctors, shit that like makes pretty much
whatever. No military powers.
Yeah, would you move there?
No.
Absolutely not.
Because they have no protection.
Did you just see the shit that just happened in Beirut? Hell no. I'm cool. I'm staying my ass near this. Like, ain't nobody sent and blew shit up over here yet. This is cool right now.
Except your own government.
Ain't nobody worry about Philly. Nobody worry about Montgomery County. Nobody gonna blow that shit up.
I mean, I understand the concept, but you gotta. You also gotta put some type of like resources to protecting what you have, like putting that money into, getting education for different people in that country is great. But I mean, if you don't have the protection that you need, I mean, anybody can just come in there like they did here.
So what's any difference between living here and living somewhere else?
All jokes aside, though, to me, I think I would give a serious interest if I can, and I don't got nothing really holding me back and stopping me. I would. I know I'm not like all bullshit aside because what's stopping me? Like, why would I?
You would move to another country, Pat? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, if I ain't had no kids, and I ain't had nothing stopping me for
with no military.
With kids, yeah, with kids.
What do kids get? Okay.
With a job or something, like if I had the opportunity to do that and I can benefit from doing that and benefit the family, yeah, I do it. For sure. I take that.
With no military?
Well, you get to learn, bro. It's about the experience. It's about learning. It's about
learning is one thing, but how long are you going to live over there?
Oh, I don't know about that. But you gotta.
No, and I don't. That question is different. It's not how long do you plan to stay there. It's how long do you think you're gonna be alive over there?
Right.
You ain't got no military to stop motherfuckers from dropping some bombs on you over there.
I agree, and that's the flip side.
Given the circumstances of everyday life here in America, that question could be applied to here as well. So what's the difference between living here and living somewhere else? Regardless of whether that country has a military or not, you still every time you walk down the street, there's always going to be a question. Every time somebody look your way, it's always
exactly. That's a personal situation, but people do things. There's a bully concept. You know what I'm saying? People will do things, but no, there's a bully concept involved because there are countries that will come and take your shit just because they don't fear retaliation.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So if there's a military involved, like right about now, if the U.S. had no military, they'd have been come snatch this fucking country.
Yeah, they would have snatched the shit out of you.
They'd have been took this shit, but they have to fear the retaliation.
Right.
And it's the same across the board. all of these major countries and other superpowers, they fear retaliation from another country. That's why you have all these peace treaties and all shit like that in place.
Okay.
Like, listen, you don't come fucking with us, we won't come over there fucking with y'all. And it's like that across the board. But if you don't have the military to even be on deck to, defend yourself in that aspect, it's kind of like a rape when it's going to happen. Like, that's pretty much rape right there. You going to get raped somewhere.
That's a pretty good point. I never even thought about it that way, Adrian.
Only I know. Only I know.
But I do know that when I did have a chance to go overseas, we were like really respected as a country. Like, I mean, given the fact that we were in like third world countries where they really didn't have shit, but like people respect the U.S. and like what it represents as far as like the power that we have. So I do agree with that. I never even thought about it that way. That was just a good point, bro.
Yo, it's countries plotting on this shit now. They speak this nation. They trying to snatch this shit now.
But even at that, they still got to deal with China if they come over here. We owe China so much fucking money that China with their fucking money at the end of the day.
Russia, this is the United States of China. That's what this is.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like Russia. Russia come over here and take this shit, they gonna have to mix with China after that. This is how it is. They're gonna be like, all right, you took the US, but where the fuck is my money?
Russia don't give a fuck, man. They don't give a fuck. Man, fuck them.
I'm not saying they do give a fuck, but it's like 3 billion of them motherfuckers over there. They need to give a fuck about that.
They do need to give a fuck about that. They military.
They kick your motherfucking chin right off your face too.
Listen, if we go to war with China and they out here over here smoking niggas, I'm gonna be writing some motherfucking. I'm gonna have me a little hut.
So here's a question, right? So if you guys did have the opportunity to move to another country that did have military, like backing them, they did have some type of military power. What country are you moving to?
I ain't moving. Fuck that.
Specifically to like Asian and
probably Canada.
That's a tough question. Because I mean, in the same token, every military has strengths and weaknesses. Like the U.S. has the best Navy, and a lot of our shit is battled on the water, from the water and from the air. So you got one of the best militaries that you already had. So to me, I'm probably not leaving.
But let me ask you this: do you think that this country has the best interest for like people of color and black people? If you had the opportunity,
I don't think too many countries would.
You say you don't think too many countries would? What you say, bro?
What country are you referring to when you say it has the best colored people? What country are you talking about?
Yeah, I kind of breaking up.
Where you live at, Quan?
Where I live at, the United States of America?
Yeah.
Man, hell no. the best interest of us, people that look like you in the face?
I think
Absolutely not.
I think he misunderstood the statement.
I think so too. Please inform me.
No, I was saying if you had the opportunity to move to another country that had a military, what would that be? And then I'll ask, do you think that this country had the best interest for Black people? What country would you move to that had that you felt like had a better interest for Black people that had a military and all of that?
Does Canada have a military?
They do.
They're not a very strong military, but they have one.
They're ranked number 24 out of 138 countries.
Who you talking about?
Canada.
And I believe Canada also has like a free healthcare or something like that as well, right?
But their taxes are a whole lot higher.
Their taxes are crazy, so it's not really free for real.
Exactly. Their taxes are like an arm and a leg, and that's what pretty much pays for. I play with a lot of Canadian gamers online, and they put me deep.
So that's what basically pays the doctors and stuff. Then, so they make up for it with the taxes.
Not our taxes, but they're. Yeah. Man, where my brush at? Oh no, my brush.
To be honest with you, that is kind of like it. Kind of makes sense a little bit. I mean,
I go to France.
France.
Yeah. Number one. They're ranked number 5. That's number 1. Number 2. Your children, if they're born in France, can go to school like college for free. Number three. The way that, if I'm not, you correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as like people who have went over to France, and like briefly certain things that I've looked up, they treat Black people vastly different than how Black people are treated here in America.
What's the difference?
Better or
yeah, better. They recognize and is aware of like our history. That's number 1. Number 2, you're out on the street or you walk, like the opportunities more or less are equal on an equal playing field, rather than somebody looking at you and just creating like a general idea of who you are just based off of your skin color. It's more so about like, yo, do you got the skills, not about how you look. So
yeah, they have a nice military over there, I see too.
Drew went protection. I ain't going nowhere where I ain't protected.
But the U.S. is number 1. U.S., Russia, and then there's China.
And every power structure has its day where it will fall.
True.
The higher you are on the food chain, the harder the fall is going to be.
True.
There was a random question that was floated out there that I kind of wanted to answer.
Let's answer.
All right, let's go ahead and answer that, John.
Somebody asked, like, what song from what album, like, literally changed your life?
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot I asked that, John.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and kick it off? Okay,
so like I heard it was a song by Odyssey that I felt like he kind of. This song it resonated with me the most out of all of them.
Don't say the one that I was gonna say, bro. Because it's by Odyssey too.
Oh really? No, I don't think it's gonna be what you're talking about. But my one of my number one song right now, as of right now, I point out right now is "On the Pill." I don't know if you ever heard this song by him, but called "On the Pill."
All right, yeah.
But check out "On the Pill" by Odyssey.
He did a video of that and walk through a house. Yeah, he did a walkthrough of that, how pretty much how he even comes up with his own material to write it. Yeah, I checked out On the Pill. Anybody else want to go?
Yeah, J. Cole, 03 Adolescence.
I see it.
That's a good. I resonate with that John too.
I see.
Yeah.
I resonate with that John too.
Cool.
Nobody else?
No, my shit
I
weird.
say for me. I told y'all for me.
You said
Wait, like
Lord,
a song.
right?
It don't.
You said change.
It ain't about nobody else, bro.
You said albums, or you said albums, or
No, song.
No, it's not even about what changed your life. It's not like a life changing. It just
Like it's something that
resonated with you the most out of any song as of right now.
I would have to say "Love Yours" to be completely honest. That's my personal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
That John is
That John hit. I ain't gonna lie. That John it hit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say it's probably y'all probably didn't even hear this John. Y'all may have him not, but
I know I've heard it. I know
on Odyssey's album. On Odyssey's album, "The Good Fight." It's a John called "What They'll Say."
I thought you were gonna say something else. Okay.
This is what they'll say.
He on this boy Odyssey heavy.
So that means
you never heard Odyssey?
You need to go check out Odyssey, Pat.
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Don't even start from the collection of when he's rapping. Just check out
what type of rapper is he? What type of rapper? So I know
you gonna see that freestyle.
Just listen to him.
Just check out Odyssey. And Drew and Eric, y'all check out Bobby Fino.
Yeah, I got this on my laptop right now. Okay.
Yeah, Flamingo and Cole. I'm putting it to you like this: from the intro to the outro.
Let me get y'all.
He gonna give you some shit.
Let me put y'all on some shit. Yeah, what's some shit I can put y'all on that y'all probably know. Like I said, T Grizzly Heroes. Try go check out T Grizzly Heroes and on his off his album Scriptures. Check out the intro to that joint too. It's intro fire. What's somebody I can put y'all on real fast? Y'all don't like. I don't want to put y'all on no murder music and shit like that. But
I feel like niggas is getting homework right now. During the week, make sure you check this out.
Yeah, no.
I ain't got nobody new I need to check out though, man.
I want y'all to. If y'all don't listen to Dirt, fine. Probably Dirt. It might not be your type of vibe, but the people who don't try to listen to him, they might find the vibe from Dirt. Who's somebody else I could put on and get out of this nigga? The Baby.
Nah, I already know about him.
It's two of them motherfuckers. It's The Baby and The Baby. It's Lil Baby and The Baby. It's two of them motherfuckers. But damn, who is?
Like we more like me personally. I'm in like more of like a lyrical space. Like somebody who's really lyrical that kind of blends new school and old school really well, and that can give you a good concept and basically make your brain work a little bit. You got to think.
I can tell you one joint that I can tell
King Los
or The Baby, because he could rap. But I'm into I'm still in Chic. I'm still in the Styles P. I'm still into that type of Benny the Butcher, them type of shits. Like that's the type of shit that I'm in. Like I said, Royce.
Royce the 5'9" is a beast.
Yeah, but I definitely got a street bag. Like I definitely be in my street bag more than nothing. Like more than any thought provoking shit. Meat, T Grizzly, Lil Dirt, Future, for sure Future. Like that's the Future, Lil Young Thug. They probably the two of the best artists that y'all probably don't listen to, but they got some shit. Like if y'all check some of their albums out and like flip through and like catch a vibe on it, Future got some shit. Young Thug.
I've heard Future last 3 albums.
Shit, he got some shit called I like Jumping Up the Jet. He got this shit called He got bitch don't get too comfortable. He catch a vibe though. Like if you looking for a vibe, that's the type of shit. Like if you trying, if you that's the type. That's the two I'm gonna check you out. Like I'm gonna direct you to. If you trying to vibe and you trying.
I think a person that I need to check out because I've been vibing with a lot of his like mainstream hits is the boy Travis Scott. I've yet to like listen to a full body of work of him, but I feel like I'm kind of growing. His music is kind of growing on me. This guy.
Yeah, Travis cool too. Fuck with Travis.
I felt like that about Tory Lanez until he started shooting bitches in their feet.
Oh yeah, his mixtape John was crazy.
Tory hot.
Yeah, he was hot until he put some hot ones on making a salad.
Yeah,
now he just went somewhere else with it.
He shot the shot and nigga.
So you ain't got no artists like you ain't sure nobody I can check out.
I mean, one
Lucky Day.
Lucky Day.
Yeah.
5'9" the alimony. Straight up, like if you want the tough ass beats.
Lucky Day R&B singer. That's what I'm
if you
saying.
want some tough ass beats. If you want
No, I was talking about a rapper, bruh.
Man, I ain't talking no rapper, man. Listen to Lucky Day, bro.
You want to throw an R&B singer out there? I'm checking out Masego right now.
I'm like, I'm non-existent when it comes to rap, bro.
Masego.
I love it, bro. I love
How you spell that?
I love it. I love it.
Masego.
That's exactly the way it sounds. All right. Masego and Lucky Day. All right.
And I gotta stay up on the new shit to make sure the shit that I'm writing tough. Like, I got some shit that's tough. Like, once I learn how to record that shit the right way, I got some shit that's tough.
So no rappers before we end this job.
I think we're gonna talk.
What you got, Eric?
What I got?
Yeah, as far as like somebody like lyrical raps, like rappers.
The boy Saba, nice that you said though. He nice.
Yeah, Saba is dope, yo.
Yeah, Saba gonna be your wavelength, and
You said Saba?
Yeah, Saba. Oh, you writing this shit down. That's why I'm looking at you like, nigga, what are you doing?
I'm writing it down, bro.
Yeah, I be on some shit.
I write everything down.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm like Pop, bro. I'm like Pop, bro. I write everything.
You heard of J.I.D.?
Jid?
Yeah.
He's
well then, yeah. I mean, I don't really listen to a whole lot of people, so.
Okay.
I'm surprised you ain't hear Saba.
Nah, I'm gonna check him out.
Nah, you lying because I played the song when you was around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you just don't remember. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
What was the song that I heard then?
It don't even matter because you don't remember it.
Right.
Nah, it was off of it was an older album that he did. It was in Love and Memory or something like that. I think that was called. But you'll see his body work. I just can't remember the album that he came out with, the first album.
Yeah, I was curious to see what song you talking about. I heard, but maybe if I hear it, because I'm not good with like names of songs. But if I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
I gotcha. Nigga, I just started playing the intro to his the John Flamingo on Caval.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Okay.
Yeah, Agent put me on that.
Yeah, he didn't even say nothing yet. I just heard the instrumental real quick, and I'm just like, this just sounds like the lo-fi hip hop I'll be listening to.
And to put you on blast, I sent you one of his songs as well.
Bobby Fino?
Yeah.
Adrian Cross? Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, bro. I sent you his last John to be exact.
When?
It was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Nah, nigga, I called you 2 or 3 months ago, and nigga, you didn't even respond to me, bro.
Didn't. Well, maybe I know I sent you his song though, bro.
Nah, nigga, no, you didn't.
Want to cross that bridge?
Right.
When you finna cross that bridge and come into the city, and you want to turn that thing up, and you by yourself, and you want to turn that thing up, and you want to just zone out, and you want to Boom, 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 boom. Turn that T Grizzly on. Turn that motherfucking street shit on. Turn that Meek on. Turn that Yo Gotti shit. You know what I mean? Like
these niggas paying you for advertisement or something.
No, bro, these is the niggas I listen to. Why would I be? Who would be paying me for advertising?
No, you just sold the whole album for him though. Like when you on that bridge and you want to hear that shit.
I said when you crossing that bridge,
you get a whole scenario.
Y'all talk about some. I'm saying y'all talking about the shit y'all talking about, and I'm saying the street shit, like the street side shit, because I'm the only street nigga on.
Nah.
I'm saying when you cross that bridge, and you can't listen to this type shit in Jersey with the shit on 49, shit like that. You gotta be over the bridge to do some shit like that and get looked at.
Yeah, T Grizzly, his last joint, the intro, that joint is crazy.
Stupid. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That joint had me turned when I first heard that shit. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga's crazy. I listen to a lot of shit, a lot of different shit. Like I've vibe to a lot of different shit. Like I said, I got a system in my car, so the way we digest music is different. I'm digesting music at a high vibration, like so that shit hitting me different.
What the fuck does that got to do
with everything? You listening to it? My shit is on 1,000. Your shit is on motherfucking. Was on 49. So it's like we're not digesting the music. I'm in the club. You in the motherfucking regular. You in the car. I'm in the club with my shit. So
I don't understand how the vibration make the music good or bad, bro. Like you
don't understand that vibration.
It definitely is a high vibration for you.
I could teach you. Like I could come to you. I could come outside your crib and teach you. And had that motherfucker inside vibrating. I had my shit had that inside of your joint vibrating.
So I got a question, right? So you talking about high vibrations, correct?
No,
you hear me say? No, Drew, stop.
No, I'm listening to Drew.
All right, so the percentage of liquid to the percentage of. All right, so look, 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water, correct?
Yeah.
30% is covered in what we call land mass or whatever, correct? Right.
Y'all taught, right?
What is that?
I say, I guess that's what we all taught in school.
Yeah, that's what we're going by. Yeah, what we was taught in school. And the same thing applies for the human anatomy. 70% is made up of fluid or liquid, and 30% is made up of your organs, brain, tissue, and muscle and shit. Correct?
Right.
All right. So if that's the case, when we talk about vibrations, we talk about frequencies. What encases your brain?
Yeah, the skull, right.
And then your brain sits inside of liquid.
Inside the brain, it's
so
inside of matter. I know what you're talking about.
It's inside. It's encased by the skull and the brain. It sits in the liquid.
Spinal.
So So when we talk about frequencies and vibrations, we're talking about how things can affect or change the molecular makeup of something. So when you look at words compared to, when you look at words like love, or you look at words like hate, those words, if applied to a vibration, can change the molecular structure of a liquid. Okay, so when you start talking about you just listening to all the street shit, you bumping at a high vibration, right?
Yeah.
So
what about the thought-provoking shit that I'm bumping? I'm bumping at a high vibration as well.
It's totally fine. I'm just saying, I find,
I'm saying it's a high digestive different shit, but
you just gotta be careful how much vibration is that you.
I mean, but like I said, we could all, some people, we all got different realities. I know what I'm dealing with on a daily basis every day. I'm dealing with shit to where I have to be in that literally in that mentality.
You shape and shift your reality, bro.
You do, and you. But I'm saying the reality that I'm in and that I live in, and I'm in 24/7. Niggas are getting killed, so I have to be at a certain tune to be able to be able to understand what's going on in this.
We getting deep now.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
now we getting a little deep.
To be able to understand, to be able to adapt to the times. We can't be. I can't think like. We gotta always. To me, I always feel as though I gotta be able to adapt to what's going on because my reality is different. What I wake up to is people that I know dying all the time from violence. So it changes me to where though I'm on defense all the time too when I go outside because I know what can happen. So for me, that type of music, it keeps me adapted. It keeps me to what's going on and how these little niggas is thinking to where though. All right, I gotta stay sharp. I know how they think and I know what they listening to. I know what you dig what I'm saying? And that's just me. We all got different realities and we all go outside to
this nigga about to say something.
I'm gonna just leave it alone, yo. Like,
that's where
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Talk. Like I'm not nobody having a different opinion.
I mean, no, it's. I mean, if that's how you feel, you need and what you need to do to get through your day-to-day living, that's on you. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that because that draws too much attention on myself. If I'm in that environment, I don't want that attention to begin with.
Right.
Plus, that's me off my game. I need to hear everything that's going on around.
Right, but
I'm sorry. This is totally off. This is totally off. This is totally off topic. But Eric, to respond to your thing, I sent you the text. It was approximately December 1st, 2019 at 7:05 p.m.
Nigga, you said 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That's almost a whole year ago, bro.
No, I'm just letting you know that I sent the text. But let's go ahead, proceed.
Hey, you see how this nigga looked off to the side and started checking notes? Right. He was about to say some shit when he squinted his eyes. He said, "Yeah, this is not." But I'm surprised he ain't put no glasses on. Like, yeah.
My man was like, just in case you think I'm lying, nigga. I'm not.
That's hilarious.
But the touching what Adrian said, I also do believe in fruits of your labor, and when you work hard and if you get spirit, if you got some extra money, you got money put up, and you got everything handled, you do a little extra stuff. Like, you dig what I'm saying? If I'm that the system is something that is adding on to the card. Now, some people, that's not certain people's preference and all. But that's where I come from. That's just what we do to our cars. Where I come from. Certain people don't live like that.
But we speaking on like what? So what? How I look at it? You speaking on like
he wouldn't draw the attention. I understand it. I felt it.
But I mean, so to kind of like, that's why I was saying, man, we could talk for hours. But sorry, Drew, bro.
That's cool.
You're gonna be editing for a minute on this show. This is a good one, though. This is a good one. You might be able to chop this one up into 2 episodes.
Right.
But like from what Eric was saying, because I kind of overheard as I was researching my text. The music can play a very important role in your reality. That's anything. Like, what you feed your mind is going to shape your reality. So if you're listening, right, exactly. So if you're listening to, a lot of like, if you're listening to like music about violence, you can put that into your reality. If you're listening to music
but that's the thing. That right there is the perception. It's all about what you perceive as negative music and what you perceive as positive music. I'm listening to shit that I've been listening to my whole life. The same shit I've been listening to my whole. As a kid, you don't know no better. But this is just the shit that I'm in tune to listen to that I like. You didn't like. It's like,
but every music,
you've been violent your whole life. So, like, you can't say that.
I ain't violent now. Shit, I'm just.
Well, let me ask you this, Pat.
Earlier in the podcast, you were just talking about I might have to, clap a nigga. Like you was just talking about violence an hour ago.
Is violence negative or positive, Pat?
It is negative.
So that's not really perception. That's just a fact, right?
But then you gotta say life is negative. Then you gotta understand what I see on the daily basis. And I understand what y'all say. I can really understand that, but y'all gotta understand from somebody like.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a different.
I get exactly what you're saying.
It's a different side of how shit look like. You dig what I'm saying? I'm seeing different shit every day that tunes me into that, and like
you don't. But here's the thing though. You don't have to listen to that to be.
Oh no.
You don't have to. I don't want you to think that you have to listen to a certain genre of music to feel comfortable with your environment.
No, I'm not.
That's kind of like what I heard you saying earlier.
No, and I'm not ignorant enough to know that I don't have to. I'm not ignorant enough to sit here and say that I have to listen to a specific type of music to feel gangster or to feel like
I thought that's what you said earlier.
Y'all misunderstanding me. What I'm saying is that a certain type of music and a certain type of culture that I come from, I can't just turn around and just turn my back on it. That's how I grew up. We all grew up endearing and taking on to certain things. And that type of music is what I endeared and took on to because that's what I grew up seeing and that's what I still see.
Did you say something earlier? You said something earlier about you want to listen to this music to hear how these or to see how these young niggas think or something like that. Did you say something like that earlier?
They're artists too. Yeah, they're having just because it's always. And I always like to say, it's always a rose in the dump. You basically hear pain music. That's all it really is. Niggas not talking about it's pain music for me. That's all I'm trying to say. Street music and pain, the same thing. It's pain. It's a bunch of young that didn't have fathers that feel the same exact way. We all could agree and we all could relate and communicate a certain type of way with each other.
I can agree with that, but at the end of the day, I got my own pain, bro. Like I'm saying
that specific pain, that to be able to communicate that specific pain right there, it's a certain type of pain and a certain type of vibration that a lot of people can't relate to. You dig what I'm saying? So
we're talking about artists right now, though.
Yeah. And I'm saying
we're talking about artists.
And I'm saying that
my definition of an artist is you're supposed to be able to make me feel how you want me to feel. Nigga, I have my own pain.
Yeah,
I'm not taking on the responsibility of yours too.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Listen,
no. Have your own pain, nigga. No, I got broke nigga pain. You got an album out, so you making more money.
All right, I don't have. What I'm saying is, basically, pain. It will pain you to see somebody outside shooting a needle in their neck, right? That would pain you. That's real drama. That's real tantrum. It will pain you to go to be driving.
Have you been down Kensington?
Okay then.
Have you been down Kensington, bro? That's daily living down there.
No. You can attest. Now, for how long have I been down there? I was there before it was an epidemic. So I seen it turn into that. You dig what I'm saying? So most of those people out there are people that I went to high school with, and they're people I know. So these are people that this is not no, I'm just riding past looking at a show. I'm riding past looking at actual motherfuckers that I know. Fucked up off that shit. I'm going online on YouTube watching interventions of people that I really know, bitches that I really know. That this is real. Like this ain't no, you dig what I'm saying? So this is real pain and real. Basically, what I'm saying is the street music is pain that is basically the way of them expressing their pain. No, I'm not saying it's right, but that's the way some people express their pain in certain type of music. And
that type of
yeah, we already knew that though, bro.
That type of like clinging to that, you know what I'm saying, could be a danger as well, because it's like the mere fact that you saying like, yo, like this is the culture and the music kind of go hand in hand. This is what I grew up listening to. So for me to grow up and turn my back on that, we're not talking about turning your back on the people. We're talking about the culture of the music. And the mere fact of like you thinking like, yo, I can't I can't turn my back on something that's like in its nature is poisonous.
No, listen, but like I said,
I'm loving this conversation right now.
Jadakiss, if you look at it, if you look at an
Loving this
like
conversation.
If you look at a street rapper like Jadakiss, for instance, right? Yeah, it's the guns, it's the clapping, it's the violence, but then it's the other side of shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's the my man is in jail doing life for shooting a nigga because his baby mom and shit like that. It's the other side of life that you dig what I'm saying. That's pain. That it's not.
But why did he shoot his baby mom?
Because he don't know. He didn't know how to make a logical, rational decision like a grown man. He was only 16. He didn't know nobody. He was a kid. He's seen this shit his whole life. His mom was a crackhead. His dad wasn't there. His motherfucking auntie and uncles was dirty. Their house was dirty. The motherfucking had roaches and rats his whole life. He grew up with going to school with fucked up clothes, with bed bugs and shit like that. He was basically his life was fucked over before he can even make a choice to even what he want to do. So that's what I'm saying. That type of music represents those type of kids, and I represent those type of kids. That's all I'm saying. It's not many of us out here. Obviously, it's not a majority of us, and I didn't know that. Being in where I'm from, I thought it was just that. But now that I understand that it's a wide variety and that our music is not the shit to everybody, I understand that people don't perceive it the same way we do. But I understand. I see the violence too, and I see the reason why that violence happens, and we can decipher all of that, and we can understand
That's a good point, Pat.
Yeah, the music that's just...
Yeah, I was about to say, well said, Pat. I like that.
Yeah, the music that's just pure poisonous. All right, yeah, that's just, you dig what I'm saying? You know to eject that. You know what that is. And you know as a grown man, you can't listen to that type of shit because your actions and your thoughts reflect. But I can't say a nigga like Jadakiss or a nigga like Fabulous or a nigga like Hov that was a street nigga that made street music and make street music, but it's another side to being a street nigga. It's putting your bread up. It's the other side. It's cleaning your money or getting a job. Like they tell you that shit too. Like it's basically telling it's a map, it's a roadmap to young black niggas that nobody never told the roadmap to, or that somebody told them the roadmap, but they couldn't identify with that person enough to understand that roadmap. And they giving you the roadmap through their music. They letting you know, yeah, we shot guns and we in the hood too, but this what we doing now. So it's not just about, it's the violent music comes with a different other messages too. It's like, all right, how do you get out the violence? That's in there too. What's going on in the hood? What's the street block? What's the street going? What's the street gossip? The same shit that I'm doing every day. We in the hood. What's the street gossip? What's the street news? What's going on? Who then got killed? It's the same shit in the rap. How do a young black man get from point A to point B? With the cops in the way, with racist people in the way, with not having no dad, with dealing with that trauma and that situation. How that.
So do you listen to Nipsey at all?
Yeah, I just got on Nipsey.
Yeah, you would definitely relate to Nipsey a lot.
That's a street rapper. You dig what I'm saying? He made street rap. Nip first came out, Nip was a street rapper, but it's a different side to street rap too. He
was a street rapper before he died.
That's what I'm saying. That's street rap right there. That's hood music. He make that type of music. He make being in the hood, gang banging type of music. But just because we hood niggas don't mean we can't think logical neither. It's all about how you perceive the messages. You perceive it as violence, but then it's the other side. Like that's our reality.
You do understand that you don't have to listen to that music to feel comfortable with your environment.
No, hell no. What? That's some punk shit. Like you gotta listen to music to feel tough. Like no. I
don't want you as my family, I don't want you to feel like you have to listen to that. I'm saying like for me, what I've learned to survive and to make it to 80 and 90 and how people did it is always being able to adapt. Always knowing, not trying to be like the young niggas, but knowing what's going on.
So your skin look immaculate, bro.
Me?
Yeah, you talking about some 80, 90, nigga. Your skin look immaculate.
I got gray hair, nigga. But this is what I'm saying. I don't got gray hair I'm the wizard. That's what they call me. Big homie. For real. But I'm dumb to y'all because I'm y'all little cousin. Y'all taught me. I get it from y'all.
You said you what?
Ain't
Not
nobody
dumb, not dumb, not dumb, not dumb.
Don't call yourself dumb, bro.
No. What I'm saying is y'all don't take me that. It's because I'm y'all little cousin. I learned from y'all, but to other niggas, I'm that.
Don't project it though.
I'm not projecting that. I'm not saying that. I'm not. Y'all don't get what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm out this conversation. I'm the little cousin. You dig?
Out this conversation, we listening because every time you talk, there is something that needs to be listened to. We don't. I don't think.
I know y'all take me serious. Don't think I'm saying y'all not taking me serious.
I don't think, regardless of whether you my little cousin or not, like nigga, you a grown man. So right.
No. I know y'all. I know that, but what I'm saying is that, basically, I got my point across. Like,
yeah, I think you did, bro.
Yeah. All right. I don't need no music.
So I just need to go back a little bit, rewind, because I feel like that elaborate explanation, and I want to congratulate you on, everything that you put together. I just want to get that out of the way first. But I just want to go back to the root of the question. How does the vibration change any of that? I feel like we got from point A to I feel like we got from point A to the destination, and we ain't used none of the map. Like, we just said, fuck it, we gonna get here.
You definitely did.
It doesn't change within his nature. Like, the vibe is still the same.
Vibration. Let's always make sure when we are creating vibrations.
That vibe of murder music, you won't want to murder somebody. So
not necessarily. I'm in the right state of mind. I don't want to murder nobody.
If you listen, if the average, I'm not gonna say the average person, but if you take people and you do a study, and if these niggas just been listening to murder music all day, every day, when they get a situation and they with their baby mom, I'm about to kill this bitch. That thought is going to run across your mind. Like, if you had a gun,
it depends on how you was digested.
I was like, I need to chime in a little bit right there.
It depends on how you was digested this shit. Because I know females that sit back and listen to Chief Keef all day and don't shoot shit. I know niggas that sit back and listen to Chief Keef all day. I know niggas that do it all day and won't do nothing.
It's all about the matter of how you feel, though. How do you feel when you listen to it? Not what you do. Well, how do you feel?
When I listen to the music, I feel like somebody relates to what I ain't seeing every day. Like, I see that. To me, I'm seeing what's going. I'm seeing the other side of America every day, the toxic side. So I feel like somebody's speaking to that's what I'm seeing every day. My reality.
Yeah. All right. So it's.
Why don't start talking to
hold up?
Like,
I'm trying to. I need to touch on something that Eric said, because going back to, nobody needs music to want to feel like baby mom. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about the music, but just baby mom being baby mom is enough influence alone. Like, the music would just be overkill.
I'm the only nigga on here without a baby's mom, so I'm gonna shut up. That's dealing with them issues right now.
Dealing with one of them. You want to hear
okay.
I mean, because that's like 0 to 100 right there. Dealing with baby mom, and then if you do listen to some shit like that, you probably is gonna be like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna kill this bitch.
My fault. I should have just clarified it. I'm just strictly talking about the influence.
Listen, if you come from there, somebody who come from there and trying to get away from that shit, I wouldn't be influenced by that. No, but somebody who is into that, yeah, they would be influenced by that shit, and that music is for them. Somebody who coming from that shit and trying to get away from that shit, no, I wouldn't say they wouldn't be influenced. I know I'm doing pretty well. I know that shit gotta be like, it's not violent at all.
I feel like people are influenced by music and don't really realize that they're being influenced. That's how like intricate like brainwashing is. Like you can be brainwashed into doing anything just from watching TV or from the people you're around, hearing conversations. Your mind and your brain is taking all of that information in, and it's creating your reality. Maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line, you may not see it right.
Yeah,
because the music hits every chakra in your body at a different frequency.
Yeah.
And whatever chakra that's in, that is going to resonate with that. You won't feel it. So a lot of the hits that we hear on the radio can come from that. Like they all like upbeat. Just let me explain my point. They hit at certain frequencies in our body. Just like the music that like we feel the pain or the emotion from that artist, like delivered through like the music, like it hits us in our body at certain points. Like certain frequencies resonate with certain like tones in music. Like the key of F. The key of F hits your heart. So you hear any key that's in F it's gonna be more like a melodic, like sad sounding song.
That's deep.
So like each tone that of music that we listen to hit us in different ways, and it resonates with us.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, for me, shit, good music to me, like my ears and what I like as far as good music. And like I said, it's a different perception of life. Like you know what I'm saying? It's we all got different worries, and we all got different walks of life. I'm sure if it was some other niggas like that's in treacherous shit all the time, they would say the same thing. And I would understand, and I'm gonna take what y'all saying the heat in consideration because maybe I do need to stop listening to that shit. Fuck that. But
I can't tell you to stop listening to something. I can only tell you to watch what you take from it.
Yeah. No, but
because I listen to all that except for these newer artists that you talking about, bro. I listen to all that shit. Like
I listen
to all of it. I still get up, they go to work and got a family to feed in here. So it's not it's all about what I take from it. And it's all about what being street or being gangster is to me. Again, being gangster is taking care of my family every day.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing.
Ain't gonna be no more G than that.
It's not for me. It's not about that's the thing. I hear a lot of people say it's not about gangsters. It's not about gangsters. It's not really about that. It's about the simple fact. It's a select few boys in the world that's like mentally fucked up. Like you understand that it's a select few of us out here that's like we're fucked up from not having a certain type, being in a certain type and seeing a certain type of thing. And when you old enough and you could make it out of there alive and be able to identify with that, you dig what I'm saying? It's those type of artists that I listen to, those type of street artists that I listen to. Like I said, it's all about your walk of life and what you seeing and what you taking in and what you seeing. Like this shit is crazy out here, so I'm listening to some shit that's getting me through the shit that niggas relate to the shit that's going on. Like, and you dig? Sometimes I like to hear that shit. Sometimes I want to hear some shit.
I feel what you're saying, man.
Yeah, when I'm in my bag and I'm at work, I'm listening to JLX, or I'm listening to an audio book, or I'm reading my Quran, or I'm reading my Bible, or my Torah. You think I'm listening to that type shit. I'm digesting a lot of type of different shit, right?
Yeah, I think that's you're not alone, Pat. I think that's everybody. Everybody has certain types of music that they relate to at certain different times, depending on how they feel and stuff like that.
I might pull some motherfucking
your whole catalog should might be crazy though.
Serge Gainsbourg. I might pull some motherfucking Prince out. Like, you dig what I'm saying? It depends. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And I don't relate to none of that shit that they talk about. But I kind of like they shit over a lot of other people. But it's
Yeah,
definitely.
everybody uses music to set their mood.
I say we don't take we don't throw we can't throw away that music. We gotta learn from it though too.
I didn't say anything about.
So not you. Not that wasn't to you, Adrian. That was just a piggyback off of my last. That was my last point on P. You know.
I'm just saying to watch what you take from certain things, because whether it's whether the energy you feeding off of you can relate to or not all of that shit is healthy. Like some of that shit is actually toxic. You just gotta know what you can and can't take from it.
Oh no,
and you gotta, and like me personally, I try to not listen to. I try to listen to music that's to piggyback off of what you said, like that gives me the energy of where I want to be at, not just where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that could be based off of, you know, like if I got attitude, like I might not listen to some gangster shit because I want to feel like that energy right now. Like I might listen to some shit that calms me down. Like, you know what, I need to go ahead and chill because I don't even want to be in his face right now. I need to bring it down because I need to think about it.
So is battle rap a sense of vibration or a sense of energy? I think
everything is a sense of energy, bro.
Battle rap, because that's the most street shit you can get. Like, you don't get no street rap. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's the level of street shit. Like I listen to that. Like I digest a lot of battle rap. I ain't even gonna lie.
But do you think a lot of them dudes really? Hey, I'm not saying they not about that, but they don't just walk around just doing that on a daily basis. They doing that for the performance.
No,
I'm not saying
it's not about. It's about what you. It's like I said. It's about. All right, if you came up, if you. But Pat, where you about to go is not where I'm going. I'm talking about the battle rap that you just said. That's what I'm talking about. Not about your past and stuff like that. No.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about them. I said, as far as like their performance, they're giving a performance because that's what they're paid to do. I'm not saying they not about that. Like they not activated in the street or whatever. That's how I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm saying as far as them coming to a stage, rapping on the mic, they're paid to do that. So they have to put on that type of performance. Yeah. So that energy and that vibe that they're giving off to people are just coming there to see a show. Like a lot of those artists, I mean, they're artists. A lot of them, they cool with each other, but for the sake of the battle, they gotta talk crazy to them like that because it's a battle, bro. It's not about friendship. Like we trying to see who, we trying to see who the best.
So what's the difference?
Because a lot of them guys that battle, they team up and do 2-on-2 battles with somebody else. Somebody that you just said that you were gonna kill 90 different ways.
But that's
you standing next to him, telling that shit to two other niggas.
What's the difference between a nigga battling, talking about shooting a nigga, and a nigga in a song talking about turning a nigga into a dolphin? What's the difference?
Oh, let me stop you right here, bro.
Turn a nigga into a dolphin.
Yeah, they turned the nigga into they shot the nigga in the head. They turned him into a dolphin because he cracked. He said,
"Yeah, I'm tired."
You said. He said. I need you. Yeah, I need you to remove the pronoun and actually make a subject in the map. Not he said. I need to know who said it. I don't want the pronoun. I want the name.
Oh, that was King. Shout out to King Vine, Chicago.
So so is he some type of marine biologist or something?
No, he's a murderer.
Like what? What the fuck is going on? He just said he was going to turn another nigga into a dolphin.
He cracked trees. No, they did it. They did that. They turned him into they talking, they taunting him. The nigga is a dolphin. The nigga got a hold in him. Because he was cracking trees. He's still cracking trees with a hole in his motherfucker. Yeah. But what's the difference? It's the same analogies. Like, other than a nigga really talking about it and the nigga just, entertaining. Like, you still pulling out the same energy.
Yo, how many times you seen Tay-Rock use gun bars and then after the battle, he shake the dude's hand?
Did you know, have you ever seen these people in real life, though? Like, that's a real person in real life.
But we talking about, the person that you talking about, maybe that did
do gangster shit in real life. So
all right, but listen what I'm saying though. Listen what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they don't do that. I did not deny that.
Right.
At all, period. So my thing is, I'm talking about as far as the battle rappers. You saying what's the difference between them and, because they're getting paid to do that. That person that's in the studio, like rapping that, maybe they rapping about real experiences, maybe they not. Who knows? Right. You don't know because have you seen the guy shoot the guy in the head and turn him to a dolphin? No. You can't say that that really happened. I'm not saying it did happen though. Mm-hmm. But we can't say that it did.
No, I understand. I'm following you.
So that's all I'm saying. It's just another thing of performance to me. That's all.
Right.
But I'm not denying that it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I understand what you're saying. You're not saying that the shit never happened, but you see it's all entertainment.
It's all entertainment at the end of the day.
It's all how you process the shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, nigga is a dolphin, man. Nigga definitely a dolphin.
I like how you just jump back to that. That shit aside. Yeah, dolphin.
I'm telling y'all, shit, bro. I mean, he turned into a dolphin because the niggas is doing shit to niggas like that and talking
really out here, my nigga.
All right, we gotta take it. Y'all want me to close it?
Like really out here, my nigga. Yeah, but I mean, that was a long episode, man. It was a lot. Look, I want to address the listeners. I mean, it was a lot of stuff that we talked about in this episode. I really want to hear y'all point of views on a lot of the things that we talked about in this episode. But if y'all have any type of feedback on anything that we talked about, please leave y'all comments and feedback so that we can see how you guys are interpreting what we're talking about. If you guys want to see more of our guests, so Adrian and our Jamaican friend, if y'all want these two guys back on, let us know. And does anybody got anything to add, man? Because I really enjoyed this, John, man.
Yeah. Kwame signed off a while ago.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, on all of our platforms. Our platforms are growing every day. We're getting a new follower. It's really growing. Thanks for the love. So please keep reaching out. Please keep asking us questions. We're getting new people inquiring about the episodes and asking to be on and shit like that. And we appreciate the love. So whenever y'all reach the end of these episodes, y'all feel free to reach out and y'all want to give us tips on subjects and shit like that for the episode. Please feel free to reach out to us. Once again, No Kap Podcast on all platforms.